Welcome to day 3 of Steps to Success for Leaders, y'all. So today we're going to talk a little bit deeper about servant leadership and what that exactly means, okay? So your team needs to see you leading in the forefront, okay? They need to see you being the one to try new things. They need to see you being bold and confident and walking in faith and not in fear. They need to see that you're buying the jewelry, selling the jewelry, setting new goals, that you're recruiting and doing the things that you expect them to do, right? Because if you're just sitting back and twiddling your thumbs and getting that paycheck in, they'll probably get annoyed in the long run and they'll probably feel that. So as a leader, it is so important that we lead by example, that we are the ones that they can follow, right? That they can follow in our footsteps. They can follow the path that we've led, that we've walked on, right? We could share that with them in humility and share our gifts and talents and our tips and tricks and things that we've done as leaders that have helped us get to where we're at, right? And that as a leader, that we always make sure that we make them feel valued and important as people. Because if you're walking around with your nose in the air, like you're all of that and then some, it's going to turn them off, right? So make sure that your attitude is good as a leader as well, because they're going to sense if you're full of yourself or if you really do care about them, okay, like we talked about earlier. So servant leadership, that means you are recruiting, right? It means you are going live and selling the jewelry. It means you're showing them how to sell all the different things, right? Now your journey is going to change along the way, right? You're going to tweak things as you go, but you're ultimately going to be buying the jewelry, selling the jewelry, opening up your mouth and talking about this crazy, amazing opportunity, right? So as you encourage your team to do the things, make sure that you're doing the things as well first, okay? Because whatever vision that you have, whatever mission that you're on, your team will probably follow in your footsteps, okay? And a lot of times they're going to do a lot less than what you do. Most people will. Now you're going to have some overachievers and you're like, yay, I finally have some people who are working it like I am, or whatever it is, right? You're going to have some and they may even pass you up, right? Some people are very self-motivated and really know how to crush it in this business. Most people really need guidance. They really need guidance and that sort of thing. So as a servant leader, you can go the extra mile, right? By going live in your team page, maybe doing some Zoom chats with your team as well, because that's very personal and they'll be able to chat back and forth with different team members, and you could be facilitating that and all of that. So servant leadership is so crazy important. I really can't emphasize it enough, because as a servant leader, you are very passionate about just leading by example. And I know that's very basic, but seriously, if you're willing to lead by example, the rest of the things are going to happen so much smoother, so much better. The culture that you create is going to be freaking powerful like that, because what you do as a leader, your team is going to probably replicate some of that, especially the attitude and the spirit behind it a lot of times. Because ultimately it's up to you, like I said before, to create a positive atmosphere for your team. So anyway, cheers to you guys. I know that's very basic, but you guys got this. So rock on, rock stars, and lead by example and show your team how it's done. Cheers.